ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् सदिदन्तसिद्धान्त गोचरं तमगोचरं गोविन्दं परमानन्दं सद्गुरुं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् सदिदं परमाद्वैतं स्वस्मादन्यस्य वस्तुनो भावात् न ह्यदस्ति किञ्चित् सम्यक् परमार्थतत्त्वबोधेहि। सद इदं परमाद्वैतं स्वस्मात् अन्यस्य वस्तुनः अभावात्. This truth, सद इदं सत, this truth, parama advaitam, which is the best. Parama is the best. Advaitam, non-dual. Advaitam, swasmat anyasya vastunaha abhavat, because there is no other thing except myself. Swasmat anyasya, swasmat means other than myself. So, because there is no other thing except myself, therefore, this is the best. And non-dual means there is no second thing except myself. Nahi anyadasti kinchit, there is nothing else except myself. Samyak paramartha tattva bodhehi. Once a person understands the truth about the universe and truth about oneself. Truth about the universe is the same as the truth about oneself. That one should be very clear. Truth about oneself is the same as the truth about the universe, because the truth about, just like for example, just like the truth about the ocean is the same as the truth about a single wave. Find it out. Very clear for everybody. The truth about the ocean is the truth about a single wave. Similarly, the truth about the entire universe is the same as the truth about myself. Naturally. So, that's why here it is said, it has been said here, Paramartha Tattva Bodhehi, once you understand this. So the understanding makes all the difference. If you don't understand, you don't get the benefit. See, the identification, this is the nature of the human beings. They identify with varieties of things. See, before birth, this fellow was not there. Now, after it is born, the child is born, it doesn't have knowledge about the world. It keeps lying in the bed. Once it grows up, when it grows up, others teach this child. This is father, this is mother, this is hand, this is ear, this is etc. This is your body, this is you. So this is money, etc. They teach everything. Now, varieties of notions the child takes in the process of living. He imbibes varieties of notions. I am son of so and so. I am daughter of so and so. I am studying in class. I am a student. I am studying in class this. So varieties of notions the child creates about itself. When it becomes a youth, I am a young person. I belong to this family. I belong to this caste. This religion I belong to. I belong to this village or town or city. I belong to a given state, country. I belong to the world. See, I belong to the world, hardly people think. As though it is not the truth. So this belonging, they do create problem in the human beings, the belonging. And without belonging, the people don't feel comfortable. You want to belong to a given group. You want to belong to somebody. Nobody thinks that there is no, this body was not there once upon a time, and therefore it didn't belong to anybody. And after death also, this body is not going to belong to anybody anyway. But belonging, without belonging, living becomes impossible for the people. I belong to this particular good community and all. So even I belong to a given organization, so I feel happy about it. All these are concepts in the head, inculcated over a period of time, thinking again and again about the same thing, that I am so and so, and I feel comfortable. And sometimes I feel miserable also. Some people say, you belong to this state, oh, this the poor state, you don't feel happy. You belong to a given caste, yeah, the caste, it is there. Superiority and inferiority, they are complexes. They develop over a period of time when the person understands about himself in a given way. And whatever he understands, that is not the reality. But he understands that and becomes happy and unhappy. You feel happy because someone is having less money than you. Someone belongs to a lower caste according to you. So these are all complexes all over the world. I tell you, it's not all over the world. It's not in a given country and all. It's not like that. It is all over the world. So nobody thinks that all these complexes will go away. A time will come. So Paramartha Tattva Bodhehi, when the scripture says here, if you understand, you get the benefit. If you don't understand, you don't get the benefit, naturally. Suppose you belong to the world. Suppose you belong to the world. You will not be unhappy if the two countries are playing a given game, whether it is football or cricket or anything for that matter. If they are playing, somebody is losing and somebody is winning, naturally two groups are there. So one team is winning, the other team is losing, definitely. So if one team loses, another team wins, how does it matter to you? Because you belong to the world. All of them belong to the world. See, understanding how much change it brings about in your mind. And given the understanding, you are either agitated or you are comfortable. Once you belong to a given group, you will be agitated. Definitely. So, it is written here in the scripture, every living organism is a jiva. Jiva, its word, jiva, jib prana dharane, where the respiration takes place, the life happens to be there, that is called a jiva, a living organism. Now, I think that I am so and so. I am a doctor, I am a farmer, so I am a householder, I am a housewife, etc., whatever. You have got your own concept about yourself. Now, you happen to hear from someone or you happen to study something that you are considered as a jiva or a living organism. For a thinking person, even if you are studying science, biology and all, living organisms are there. So human being also is a living organism. Human being also is a living organism. Just like any other living organisms, human being also is a living organism. Now, if I understand that this is a living organism, then my concept of I am so and so, I belong to this family, this country, this religion, etc., everything will go away. You will become a living organism. And the qualities that are given to the living organisms, this living organism will have to abide by those things. You have to obey all these rules of the nature. See, your body is obeying every day the rules of the nature. because it is a living organism. A stone doesn't get hunger or thirst. Why? The system is not there. Stone is not hungry. Your house is not hungry. It will be a problem if the house becomes hungry, how much food you are going to give. So why do you feel hungry? If you discover a living organism, when it is in the form of movable substance, movable thing, moving and non-moving are non-moving living organisms are also there, and moving are also there. Moving, all the ant, the dog, cat, the bear, human beings, everybody, it is moving organisms, living organisms. Non-moving is this static, those who are the plants. They are staying in a given place, but they are living. Life is there, death also is there. So what is the difference between the two? They take fruit from the earth. The trees, they take fruit from the earth, water from the earth, and they survive. But the moving living organisms, they need food and water. See, food and water. They need food. And when they need food, they will search for it. And what is appropriate food? You just see other creatures. They've been given, this capacity is given to know which is my food. See, don't you accept the Lord? The unseen factor that is determined each and every incident in the universe. Which creature will have what type of qualities? See, the ant is not a human being, but definitely a living organism, and has got its own qualities, own lifespan. But food and water, these are indispensable. So living organism needs food and water. Not a religious person, not belonging to a given nationality, etc. I belong to this person. Doesn't matter. You belong to any national, any country. That is immaterial. You need food and water because this is a living organism. So once you understand thoroughly that you are a living organism, this living organism will have to go through varieties of changes that are ordained by the creator. It has to follow the rules, and it is following the rules every day. You see, this memory and loss of memory both. Sometimes you don't remember. Yeah, why you don't remember? Because the system is there not to remember. In fact, if you remember everything, you will go mad. Because we are forgetting, therefore we are comfortable. Suppose you see everybody, suppose you are walking down, and you see so many people and remember everybody, then you cannot do anything. All the memories, they will rush. So forgetting is a blessing. and, and sometimes you forget the medicines also. What will you do? You are a pressure patient, blood pressure patient, and you forget the medicine. And what will you do? You will suffer definitely, but you forget. That is the nature of the mind. You can't do anything. Similarly, you remember also. So that is the nature of the human beings. So when you understand that this is a living organism and try to digest the nature of the living organism, that's very important. The human beings can do that because no other living organisms has been endowed with this quality, the quality of analyzing things and accepting everything. A dog is not taught. Dog, you accept that you are a dog and be happy. Not required because the dog doesn't know that it is a dog. You call it dog. The life continues there. Understand what I say? The life continues there. Water and food required. It keeps moving around in search of food and water. And sometimes it quarrels also. Sometimes it quarrels with others. Any same species, people of same species, they come, or some equal things of equal strength. Dog cannot fight with a tiger. So this is how the nature of the dog. But the dog doesn't know that I'm the dog. Human beings, they have called it a dog. So human beings also, they should understand this is a living being. It is eating and it is drinking and it is sleeping. Whatever is the nature, it is following it. Similarly, this body also following the same thing. Now, what you thought earlier, I belong to this country, this, etc. Now everything has boiled down to a living organism. And this body is following the laws of a living organism. And I am happy with that. That's very important. I am happy with that. I have to practice this every day, I tell you. Every day I have to practice it. The living organism will follow the rules. And each and every living organism will follow the rule. What it does is immaterial. Which country he belongs to is immaterial. What job he does is immaterial. How much knowledge he has got is immaterial. Any amount of knowledge you have got about food, suppose, how to prepare food, etc. But you have to eat and drink. You are a very good chef in a five-star hotel. These days, they call it five-star hotel. It's five-star. What do you do there? You keep eating and drinking, dear. You keep eating and drinking. You don't go there for anything else. Basically, it's meant for that. Other things are there. But basically, it is for food and water. Staying also, of course. So, when you understand all the human beings as living organisms, I'm not talking about this, everybody is the Brahman or the source of the universe. I'm talking about the intermediary state. This also, if you understand, then and you digest it over a period of time through worship, etc., whatever measures you want to take, you take. So, if you can digest this, you can be happy relatively. Definitely, because living organisms, they are to follow the rules. And all the persons in this world, whether my father, brother, sister, daughter, whatever, whoever is there around me, or whoever I know, all the human beings are living organisms. They study in the science, they call it science. They call it science. It's knowledge there. Things are there, you have got knowledge. So, living organisms, they follow the rules now. One more thing, if you can think, like in the scripture, it has been said that all the living organisms are jiva. Jiva means there will be life in that object. Now, this life, why it has come into being? That is very important. Why this life has come into being? This is because the particular entity deserved that. The dog wanted to become a dog. The cat wanted to become a cat. Similarly, the human being wanted to become a human being. How did he want? You have to accept the previous life, etc. So you have done something so that you have become a human being. You have done something so that you have become an elephant. So whatever is the living form, that is because of its past actions, right and wrong. Wrong actions, you'll be in trouble. Right actions, you'll be in comfortable position. That's why the explanation of this scripture, why this type of explanation, do not have grudge against any birth, any death. That is the reason. The scripture wants you to remain comfortable in and throughout your life. Somebody is born blind. Are you responsible for that? Are the parents responsible for that? Then how do you become happy? Lord's wish, Lord never does, and Lord is never partial, totally impartial. So the entity, the living organism or the child deserves to be a blind. It will face difficulties, definitely, but it should not happen. Once you say it should not happen, means you are going against the reality, going against the Lord. And as long as you go against the Lord, you cannot remain happy. Suppose there is fever and you don't want it. Whether you want it or you don't want, fever is there. So fever is there. How I will digest is that I should think. So I am having difficulties. So many jobs are lying to be done. I have not done. So if you keep thinking like this is not the solution. That doesn't keep you happy. So any birth, whether it is in a rich family or a poor family. That's why in Gita also it has been said, a mature person who is accepting the Creator, even if he has not understood completely, in the next birth he may be born in a very poor family or a rich family, it doesn't matter. But he will have the understanding of the Lord. Understanding of the Lord means what? This is how, as we discussed, he will have this type of understanding. And this type of understanding alone keeps a person cool. Actually, you think over it. What a human beings want. What should be the maximum achievement for a human being? To remain cool throughout life, isn't it? To remain cool throughout life in each and every situation. Whatever happens to the body, whatever happens outside, if I am remaining cool, what more do I need in my life? Whatever is the situation. And that is possible only when you keep accepting the things as they are. Somebody is rich, fine, doesn't matter who is rich, etc. The earth doesn't know who is rich and who is poor. Poor people are dying every day and rich people are staying. It is not like that. Whose turn is there, we don't know. At any time, it can be anybody. So therefore, who has got how much knowledge, who has got how much wealth, how famous the person is, all these things are immaterial. I should analyze and I should not go for this. This sort of understanding is very rare. So such a person in the society is a jewel, I tell you. And he will never do injustice to anybody, neither to himself nor to anybody else. So he will be the guide if you ask him for. If you don't ask, it's fine. He will stay his own way. So there are people around you, see, people are very greedy. You'll see there are greedy people. But there are also very generous people. They don't have any greed at all. So whatever they have, they're happy with that. So what you are in terms of your birth is immaterial. You may be poor, you may be very rich, richest man in the world also you may be, but if you know that no wealth belongs to me, the entire wealth belongs to the earth. I have got 10 acres of land. Another person has got 1,000 acres of land, suppose. I understand I don't own any single inch of land. Similarly, the other person also understands I don't own any single inch of land. Both of us are correct, and we will remain comfortable because you don't own anything. We happen to take care of a few things, just like this body we happen to take care. Yeah, we happen to take care. You find out we are taking care of the body from the childhood itself, giving birth to the body, then giving food, giving water, then making it sleep, and then doing some exercise, etc. So we are using the body from the time of the birth. So if I understand, what did this verse said? What did the verse say? Paramartha tattva bodhehi. If you understand, then only you will get the benefit. If you don't understand, you are not going to get the benefit. If you understand 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, you will get full marks. 5 is there definitely, it's not going to change. But if you understand it's less than 5, then you will get 0. Similarly, if you understand Paramartha tattva bodhehi, that's the last thing to happen in the life of a given person. Last thing in the sense of understanding. There cannot be any better understanding than that. That's why it is said Parama Advaitam. If one truth is there and nothing else is there, what else do you have to understand? What else do you have to know? When nothing remains to be known, then you feel completely comfortable. If something remains to be known, then definitely there will be desire to know that. Is there anything else? What happens after birth, etc., after death, etc.? Some people they ask, what will happen to me? I have done these works, then what will I do? So I jokingly I may say, you become a cat. No. So what is the chance of my being human being? Maybe, I don't know. So I should be a human being. I should be having a lot of wealth. Everybody should obey me. You will put so many criteria. Even if you want to become a human being, next birth, you will have so many criteria. This is the desire of each and every human being, I tell you. Those who believe in next birth, etc. So, nobody wants to remain uncomfortable throughout life. Even if you are 110 years old man, you want to walk, you want to run. So, going against the reality doesn't help you. So, better keep trying to go along with the reality so that you become happy. So, Paramartha Tattva Bodhehi, if you understand the truth, you get the benefit. So, what is the truth? Advaitam. I am the non-dual truth. Not only I am the non-dual truth, each and everything is a non-dual truth. What is the logic? See, the cause and effect relationship. Whatever is the nature of the cause, it will remain in the product naturally. When the pot comes from the clay, pot comes from the clay. Now, the clay is not like gold, silver, etc., stone, etc. Clay is clay. So whatever is the quality of the clay, the same quality will remain in the pot. Whatever the quality of the thread, the same quality will remain in the fabric, your cloth. It will have the same quality. So whatever is the quality of the source of the universe will be what? It will have the same quality. That's why there is a statement in Odia. A statement in Odia, Jahanahi Pindande, Tahanahi Brahmande. So whatever is not there in your body, you will never find it anywhere in this universe. That's a statement. Whatever is not there in your body, you will never find that anywhere in the universe. Means what? Whatever is there in the universe, the same thing is here. Water, air, fire, these things are there. So water, air, fire, see, the body is having all these things. So sometimes I used to say, see, it's very interesting. The earth is 3/4 water and 1/4 land mass. 3/4 is water and 1/4 is land mass. Now similarly, this body also 3/4 water and 1/4 food. Understand it very clearly. 3/4 of this body is water. That means what you drink every day, the same water. Or you can say, if your weight is 45 kilo, 45, 60, let's say 60, that will be better. 60 kilo, your weight is 60 kilo, so 45 kilo is straight water. Straight, clean water, 45 kilo. And rest 15 kilo will be nothing but the potato, brinjal, the rice, the wheat, whatever you have eaten. So now 25% is, or 15 kilo is food and 45 kilo water. Then where are you then? This is how the body, you have to understand. This is how the nature of the body, and that is called me, no problem. There's I say this is myself. And that's the same reality is there with the elephant, the ant, and everybody. Body is body, I tell you, B-O-D-Y. So, as you understand, accordingly, you will be happy or unhappy. This understanding, if you digest completely, nature of the body is like this. This is universal. That's beautiful. And nobody has made it like this. This is how it happens. Everybody knows, but nobody has made it. So, as the life unfolds, you keep enjoying this. You keep enjoying each and every incident in your life, because the Lord or the unseen factor which you deserve to experience, the Lord is unfolding day by day, moment to moment. Life is unfolding. And how long it will unfold, I don't know. how long the life is going to unfold for whom, I don't know. Starting from the newborn child to the 100-year-old person. But definitely life will unfold. Those who are alive, life is unfolding, you can be very sure. So, understanding, first I understood I belong to this family, I am a living organism, jiva. Then you can understand the entire universe is nothing but one consciousness. I am the same consciousness. This is the last thing for a person to understand, and nothing more can be done. And if there, as I said earlier, if there is something more to achieve, then definitely I'm not going to stay quiet. I'm not going to stay quiet. So all the pursuits of a given person comes to a halt when he discovers that he is the reality. So Paramatma Tattva Bodhehi, if you understand, you are safe. If you don't understand, you are definitely going to suffer. Suffer mentally, I tell you. Physical suffering is there for everybody. But mental suffering, you see, people are committing suicide. They have given an opportunity in the form of a human body. They don't uh, find the significance. They see the significance of such a beautiful body, the human body. It is an opportunity to understand the truth. I don't have this thing, that thing, I have this knowledge, that knowledge, I don't have this, I have only this much salary, etc. People are complaining about things. You should be very happy that you are alive now. That I am alive now, it's not a small thing. You find out so many people are dying now, they are dead now. They are in the crematorium. So, in order for you to be happy, you don't need so many things. Just understanding. I am happy now because the life is there. Lord's wish, that's very beautiful. And anybody is living also, I am very happy with him because the Lord wants him to live. And whoever is not there, the Lord doesn't want. That's beautiful. No problem. So, understanding. But the understanding, it takes time because you have to live your life. It doesn't stop at that place. You have to live every day, transact in the society, deal with the people. With what type of people? Those who do not want to die here in this. Nobody wants to die anyway. But you never want to die. You want to live forever, which doesn't exist. Such people are there. So when you want to live comfort, and not only that, everybody wants to live comfortably also. Everyone wants that. And such people, definitely they do adharma. They do wrong things. And you will be around wrongdoing people alone. Be sure about it. Entire life, you will be along with wrongdoing people. Why? Because everybody is interested to enjoy. So even though I will be around them, I will not be attached to them because I understand this is the nature of them. So this is how you live your life. And if the understanding takes place that I am the Parama Advaitam, then you achieved what a human mind was supposed to achieve. The best thing what the human mind was supposed to achieve. Anything will be less, I tell you. Anything will be less. Any identification will be less. Identification that I am the source of the universe is the last thing. Anything less than that, I am a Siddha Purusha, I have got some supernatural qualities, etc. This is also lesser than I am the source of the universe. So if this understanding takes place, then you have got nothing to complain. There is nothing to achieve. So you live rest of the life, you live a pleased person. Rest of the time, we'll meditate. Sit straight. Guided. This is called guided meditation. Close your eyes. As I say, you follow me. Whatever I say, you try to understand. Objectification of the body. I will take the names of different parts of the body. You look at those parts. Just see as they are. Right foot, the toes. Right knee, right thigh. Left foot, the toes. Left knee, left thigh. Stomach, chest, back. Right palm, fingers. Right elbow, right arm, right shoulder. Left palm, fingers. Left elbow, left arm, left shoulder. neck, backside of the head, right ear, right cheek, left ear, left cheek, mouth, nose, left eye, right eye, the forehead, top of the head, hair, the entire body. This body has come into being just like any other body. Whatever it is supposed to be, it has become. It is supposed to become a male or a female, having black complexion or fair complexion, height, whatever it is, tall or short, everything is given. I deserve to have this body, and I'm 100% happy with this body, whatever it is. Just I'm happy with this body. I'm also happy with each and every body in this world. These are my family members. They are supposed to be here. The neighbors family is not my family because that is not supposed to be. So I belong to a given state, country. That is how I'm supposed to live. Whatever is the culture, the food culture, dress culture, everything is given. Anyway, life is not for eternal time. For everybody, life is short. In that short period of time, let me accept whatever I am, wherever I am in this world. I am supposed to be there, that's why I'm there. Even if I'm in Alaska, I'm inside snow, doesn't matter. Living anywhere doesn't make any difference. So, whatever is my financial status, knowledge, physical condition, everything is perfect because this is what it is supposed to be. I don't have any objections. I don't have any objection to it with respect to my past, whatever has happened till now. And whatever will happen in the future also, I won't object to it because that is how the things are supposed to happen. See how the air is entering into the body and it's coming out each and every moment. The life is continuing. Just witness, don't control the respiratory system. Just see how it is keeping the body alive, the wish of the Lord. Worshipping mentally. The purpose is to gain certain degree of calmness. So any form you imagine, the Lord being all pervasive, it is bound to be there in your imaginary form also. So definitely what I imagine is the Lord. Not restricted to that form alone, definitely, but definitely there is the Lord. Put a flower at the feet of the Lord that you have imagined, prostrate in front, doing salutations. Pray to the Lord. O Lord, whatever I cannot change, may you give me the capacity to tolerate. Whatever I can change, may you give me the capacity and the willpower to change. May I know in each and every situation what I can change and what I cannot change. So to be grateful to the Lord, repetition of the salutations again and again doing salutations to the same Lord. Om Namah Shivaya is the Sanskrit language for this salutation. I keep repeating Om Namah Shivaya. That means you are saluting to the Lord. Whatever the Lord does, you are accepting it. So just repeating the salutations. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 See the form of a peacock. You are able to see the peacock, the eye of the peacock, the tail, the leg. You are able to see. Even though the peacock is not there, you are seeing that. What is the relationship between the peacock that you are seeing and basis without which you cannot see? The basis I mean the consciousness, without which the peacock cannot be seen. That consciousness is the peacock. There is no difference between the peacock and the consciousness. See a white rose. White rose you are seeing now. When you are seeing the white rose, the peacock is not there. The white rose also is not different from the consciousness. Same consciousness appears like peacock and white rose. In fact, whatever happens in the mind, same consciousness appears like all those things. Consciousness never changes. Knowledges do change. One after another knowledge takes place in the mind, but consciousness is the same. You are that consciousness. That sense of I also is there because of this consciousness. And this consciousness is the entire universe. There is nothing outside it. Just like the water is the entire ocean, similarly, this consciousness is the entire universe. You are that consciousness. Everything is that consciousness. Inert, living organisms, everything, whatever is there in the universe is nothing but one consciousness. Infinity. Infinite consciousness. That is me. Free from birth, death, etc. Om Swasti Prajabhyah Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahim Mahishaha Go Brahmanebhyah Shubhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Kale Varshatu Pajanyah Prithvi Sasyashalini Deshoyam Kshobarahitah Brahmana Santu Nirbhayaha Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ